A little bit of details of the course which we are continuing or starting today is the full stack development concept and what is the full stack development in its true form. हम लोग इस कोर्स में पूरा full stack development complete करेंगे. आप लोग टेंशन मत लो, बीच में मैं छोड़ के कहीं नहीं जाने वाला. We will be completing it in a time of 1.5 months. I will be teaching you all the 3 layers of a full stack development, whether it is the UI layer or the front end. Next comes the business server layer, and lastly the data access layer. So what is full stack development and how it is beneficial to us? So if we want to make very responsive and user friendly as well managed websites and web APIs, then we do it with the help of full stack web development. The next question which comes to our mind, that why it is important and more important as a kid student, because लास्ट टाइम एक कंपनी आई थी जिसका नाम है हाई रेडियस, अभी भी है. हमारे बहुत सारे सीनियर्स को हायर किया है उस कंपनी ने और बहुत ज्यादा टर्नओवर रेशियो है प्लेसमेंट का. तो इफ वी वांट टू गेट प्लेस्ड इन द what I say tech department of high radius, then we have to be a person which is very well versed in full stack development, because it is a SaaS company which sell its software via obviously web platforms. So they need very well versed full stack developers to serve their purpose. So let's start with the course. We will be making the concept clear first on full stack development and what it is. देखो, हम लोग जब भी बाहर जाते हैं या कोई वेब डेवलपर के साथ जाके बैठते हैं तो वो सिर्फ 2 वर्ड्स को यूज करके बातें करते रहते हैं और हम लोगों को कंफ्यूज करते रहते हैं. One is the front end and another one is the back end. Front end, also known as client side. देखो, the thing which the client is viewing, suppose you are opening a website, the graphic or the UI which is visible to you, means the website which is displayed in front of your eyes, is the front end part. जो तुमको दिख रहा है वेबसाइट का उसको कहते हैं फ्रंट एंड पार्ट. इसको इसीलिए और एक नाम से बुलाया जाता है, दैट इज द क्लाइंट साइड. वी ऑफन यूज HTML CSS एंड जावास्क्रिप्ट फॉर इट. अब जो काम पीछे चल रहा है उसके, सपोज यू गो, यू फिल अ फॉर्म, यू सबमिट इट, इट शोज यू कांग्रेचुलेशन द फॉर्म इज सबमिटेड. तो ये जो काम है ये उसके ठीक पीठ पीछे चल रहा है. तो जो काम पीठ पीछे चलता है उसको मैनेज जो करता है उस साइट को हम लोग कहते हैं बैक एंड और द सर्वर साइड और द बिजनेस लॉजिक side, because all the business logics which are applied isn't visible to you, but it is running simultaneously at your back on your request, is called the backend. We do it basically with the help of ASP.NET, PHP, JavaScript, and so on. Next one thing I would like to say you in this course is, I am considering that you people have little bit knowledge of HTML and CSS and JS. अगर आप लोगों को little bit basic knowledge नहीं है इन तीनों लैंग्वेजेस में, तो I would like to suggest that आप लोग थोड़ा टाइम दे और w3schools.com के वेबसाइट पे जाए, वहां पे थोड़ा वर्क necessities and basic concepts सीख ले. So it will be helpful for you to move on with me in further classes of this lecture. So the next thing is what is full stack development. Full stack development is basically having a 3-tier architecture. In full stack development there are 3 tiers. Number 1 is the client tier, number 2 is the business logic tier, and number 3 is the database tier. So in the client tier, basically we write it with the help of HTML, CSS3 and JavaScript, the first layer which is visible to the users. So it is visible on platforms like the browser, like the Chrome browser, in which we open the website and see the front end. It is visible on our desktop. Next tier is the business logic tier, and where the data is validated. That is the business layer, where business logic layer, where the data is validated in accordance to the condition of the business holder. It is done with the help of Node.js, Express.js, and so on, application server. Next is the database tier. Database tier is the part where all the data is stored, managed, removed, added, encrypted, and so on. So that part is called database server or the database tier, where we can access the data through an API. Next, next part. In this course, we will be learning full stack JavaScript development. We will be developing the whole the website or the full, web API with the help of JavaScript oriented languages. The front end basically we will be performing on AngularJS. Back end we will be doing it on Node.js, and database management we will be doing with the help of MongoDB with JSON. So the next thing is we need to learn Git. We need to get very much oriented with Git so that we can control our website through command prompts. And with the help of learning Git, we will be mastering on Node.js as well. So what is Git? That is the question. Git. Git is basically a software tool that enables the management of changes to source code, maintaining a version history. So from the command line, we can type codes in Git in the bash language, and it will be implemented in the what I'll say on our web API or website with the help of Git. So it is a software tool. Other what I'll say the alternatives of Git are SVN, CVS, etc. Next, so summing up on Git, it is a distributed version control system, as I mentioned earlier, developed by Linus Torvalds for managing Linux kernel development, widely adopted now for several projects. Git is, I think you all know about Git and also aware of GitHub. Next, the thing is that Node ecosystem highly relies on Git for its functioning. So in this course, we will be doing the most important part is we will be setting up Git and getting started with it. So let's see how to set up Git. The first thing we are going to do is we are going to visit gitscm.com. Network issue, I guess. Just a minute. Not again. I think there is a small network issue going on here. Just a minute. Let's stabilize the network and reload it. Uh, there we go. Git. There is Git. Git server cannot be reached. I think there is a server issue on the git/scf.com. I request all of you to visit the site and simply download Git and run it on your. As soon as you download Git, it starts working. We'll start the installation process. Let's wait till it gets installed. It takes a few minutes, so have patience. Few more seconds and it will get installed. We will start with it. I think it's almost done. So the next thing which you need to keep in your mind that you have to launch Git Bash, because we will be coding in Bash language. So we will be launching the Git Bash and switching off the view release notes because it's none of our use. Next, the terminal window appears. Now the real work starts. We will be coding and we will be putting a website, simple websites ready in our HTML language in our preferred, what I'll say, environment. I will be using brackets for this. If you people want, you can go through. आप लोग Visual Studio भी use कर सकते हो, पर मैं यहाँ पे basically brackets से familiar हूँ, तो I will be using bracket side by side this terminal. So we will be starting with Git and the basic commands of Git. The first command which we are learning is git. First we will make a directory. Make directory test test cd test, and it gets implied. See, test has been implied. So we need to check the path where the variable test has been initialized. So we will be doing it git with the command git init. As soon as we give the git init command, we see the path that it is stored in the C drive under users, under kit, under test. That is our required directory. The next thing which we are going to do is we're going to check the status, current status of this folder. So git status. As soon as we give the git status command, we see that git status is spelling mistake, git status. It gives on branch master that there is no file yet because we haven't put any file in the test folder yet. So it no commits yet. Have been no commitments. We haven't given any commitment yet. So the next thing which we are going to do is we are going to create a small HTML file and put it inside the test folder. So let's do it. I'm okay opening brackets. आप लोग ब्रैकेट्स में भी कर सकते हो, विजुअल स्टूडियो में भी कर सकते हो, जहां मन वहां कर सकते हो, मेरे को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, आपको भी उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. So new, and let's name it, save as index.html, index.html, and sorry, we missed one thing. Index.html, and the C drive uses Git, and there must be a test folder which is completely empty. We will be .html. There we save it. Here it is. It is saved under test folder. Now let's a simple HTML code. HTML head our website, next P, sorry, side head. We need to add the title part. Title, we'll be adding the title our website. Next line, we will be adding a small paragraph. Hey there. And suppose a header line. What's up? What's up? And we are going to save it. It's been saved. So open. We're going to open it under C drive. Users Git, and under test C it's been stored. Index.html, it's been stored. So our HTML file is ready. We will be minimizing the window, going back to Git. Now let's check the status again. Git status. See, it is written that it has been untracked. We have not pushed this file to the Git. So we need to add this file to the Git. So Git, we have to stack this file actually to the Git. So we will be stacking it Git add dot, and now you see the status. Git status, it's in green. It has been stacked to the Git file. So the command which we learned here are git init, git status, then adding the file to the folder, and then stacking it to the Git with the command git add dot. Next, we would be committing. We would be committing to the Git. So how to commit to the Git? Git commit -m, writing a message. First commit. As soon as we commit, the first commit has been created, and you can see the address there, that some digits have been created and it has been committed to the index.html file indirectly. Now what we will do is we will be checking out the log, that is whether the message which we have given is been shown by the git in return or not. So git log minus minus one line. See, it's giving us the message that head is returning, that is the head which we created in the HTML file has been giving the message as first commit, and this is a decimal number which is the number which has been assigned to the git commit via git repository. And we can do reset this tagging, we can restack and leave the working directory unchanged. We will be changing the stacking which we did, we will be unstacking it without making any changes to the current directory. We can do it with the function git reset. So git status to be checked, and see, nothing to commit, working on tree clean. That means the commit has been removed from the stacking stage. I think there is no doubt till now. So what are the commands we learned so far? We will be summing it up. First we created a directory, then we checked the state in it, means the path which has been followed to store the directory. Next what we did is we just checked the status. We saw it was empty. We added an index.html file to the folder, and then we again check the status, stack that into our git repository using the function git add dot. After that we just made one commitment to the the folder in which it stores index.html, and after that we check the commitment message through git log minus minus one line, and we can see that head has been assigned to the master and the first commit has been displayed, and it has been stored at a place called 364288. And again we just unstacked it without making any change to the directory with the command git reset, and again when we check the status we can see that there is no more commit. So we remove the commit with the help of the function or the command git reset. I think this is enough for today. I request you all to go through the video once or twice. If you have any more problem, then I will be sharing a Google form with you. You just write your doubts and I will be clarifying with all the doubts which you have individually and make things clear. Hope you like it. We will be coming back soon again tomorrow with another lecture, and we will be learning how to clone and how to just put our GitHub ID and link it with our Git repository. Thank you. Have a nice day.